When Andy Byford takes over the helm of New York City's subway and bus system early next year, he will start the job with a professed desire to avoid political feuds and disputes over funding. But from his first day, Mr. Byford could very well find himself in the middle of a battle involving the two most powerful politicians in the state. An ongoing disagreement between Mayor Bill de Blasio and Gov. Andrew M. Cuomo has resulted in deep uncertainty about how the nation's largest transit system will pay for the $836 million emergency plan to stabilize service currently underway. More broadly, the two men are also at loggerheads over how to find a long-term revenue source to modernize the century-old subway. For Mr. Byford, a British-born transit veteran who has worked on 3 continents, including most recently as the leader of the transit system in Toronto, the challenge will be to meet the benchmarks that have already been laid out by the Metropolitan Transportation Authority, which oversees the subway. By the middle of 2018, officials have said they want service to show significant improvement, including reducing by 40% the number of incidents that result in over 50 trains being delayed. To reverse the system's decline, Mr. declared a state of emergency in June to help expedite measures to deal with the crumbling subway and directed Joseph J. Lahota, the authority's chairman, to oversee the plan. Under Mr. Lahota, officials have stepped up work to address some of the root causes of delays, overcrowding, sick passengers, and track and signal problems. Some of the measures taken include expanding rapid response teams to fix track problems, assigning emergency medical technicians at crucial stations to deal with passengers needing medical assistance, and directing riders to less crowded areas of a platform to make it easier for them to get on and off trains. So far, the authority has hired 1,100 workers to address problems, but officials say that is less than half of the staff it needs to make all the repairs. The additional work being done across the sprawling subway is varied and complex. Track equipment and interlockings, devices where tracks cross, have been inspected at more than 40% of the system's 472 stations. After each inspection, repairs inevitably need to be made. Other completed projects include cleaning about 63 miles of track between stations' Indiana high-priority areas, installing 40,000 friction pads, which prevent rail abrasion and improve reliability, and repairing 736 signal defects. Mr. Byford, who is familiar with the subway's shortcomings after serving on 2 commissions appointed to improve the Transportation Authority, said the emergency plan included many steps he would have taken once he started the job. But the success of the plan could hinge on whether Mr. Cuomo and Mr. de Blasio, both Democrats, are able to resolve their differences. The state has agreed to pay half the plan's cost and has asked the city to pay for the rest. Mr. de Blasio has refused, saying the city already provides enough money for the subway. If that money is not found, Mr.